who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstroom. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Panthers will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. A solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Sayin. First play taken, a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And he's intercepted. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask from the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Movement here from the tight end. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's wide open. Look out. You make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Panthers will line up to boot it away. The offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On the ground, it's Goff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Thomas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
He's going to try to return the punt. But he's got some space here. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He hands it off from the gun. Has the first down and more. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To throw, it's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Thomas. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nice grab. It's Goff. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
They'll kick it away here. Continues to fight for yards. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Here's the 2nd down play. Using his legs. It's Jackson. Hits into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Thomas. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll run it here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Caught behind the line. It's Goff. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the ready. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State. Ready,
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team building up.
It's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. The coverage team brings him down on the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Can they get something going right now? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The Panthers hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Great connection there for 6 points. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Ball handed off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Pitt has moved into the red zone. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pitt.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Keeping it on the ground here. Gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Tight end goes in motion. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Running with purpose. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walk.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. To throw, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the 2-point conversion does not work. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Put quickly.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The Panthers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 play coming up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they're trying to punch it in here. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play on 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught, completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Panthers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.